Hello, I'm Lee Grimm, and we're here to talk about the 15th annual Christmas Day dinner that we're going to be holding at the Elks Club this year. And that's on Christmas Day, the 25th of December, from 11 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. And with me here today are Lois Lundeen and Ashley Hall. Ashley of the Falls Hunger Coalition, new director right here in the brand new facilities of the Falls Hunger Coalition. And Lois here, who is very, very gracious in helping out and managing the dinner this year. So we're here to talk about it. So let's talk. Lois, you want to visit about what we're doing? What's for dinner?
I would be happy to. Thank you, Lee. We're really excited about our Christmas Day dinner this year. It's going to look a little bit different to everyone in that we're not going to be dining inside of the Elks this year. We're going to be focusing our food on delivery. So if folks are wanting to have a meal or two or three delivered, Lee will give you the call-in information so you can call, get your name on a list, and we'll deliver meals to you. If you would rather come to the Elks and pick up, you are certainly welcome to do that as well. We're going to have a traffic pattern. You'll drive north on 5th Avenue to the city parking lot behind City Drug, and we'll have people there to direct you so that you get in a line, and there will be a staging area there. And then we'll have other folks who will direct you out of the parking lot back onto 4th Avenue to the stoplight, and you'll turn left and come to the Elks. We want to encourage you that if you're coming to pick up meals, please stay in your cars. Don't get out. That reduces our opportunity to have any accidents, and there's really no reason for you to get out of your car. We'll bring your food to you. Just make sure that you have a place in your vehicle where you can set the food down, or we can open up the back seat and set your meals down for you. Again, like Lee said, everything will happen between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Christmas Day. The kitchen's going to be a very busy place. We are going to serve this year. We'll have ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, a vegetable, coleslaw, a dinner roll, and then something sweet for dessert. And we're just looking forward to having Christmas Day dinner available for everyone in our community.
I would like to say the reason we do this is to support the Falls Hunger Coalition. And we're lucky today to have Ashley with us here, the new director in the very new Digs. So you want to tell us all about the Digs and what's going on at the Falls Hunger Coalition, please?
Absolutely. I love to talk about Falls Hunger Coalition. So if you didn't know, we're in Bacchus now. Thanks to Lois and Juan Ward, they just did a remarkable job getting us in this facility, in this space, and we're so thankful. We are on the first floor in Bacchus in rooms 103 and 104, so we're now handicap accessible. We're able to be open whenever we need to be open. And right now we're doing, similar to the Christmas meal, we're doing contactless food pickup. So people come in, the food's waiting on a cart out in the hallway with their name on it, and they can just take the food out to their cars and go. So we're trying to feed people just in a different way, just like we're doing for the Christmas dinner. So yeah, everything looks a little different, and that's okay. We're doing the best we can.
Now this is about a hand up, not a hand out.
There you go. I like it.
And anybody who eats qualifies, right? Anybody who eats for this Christmas Day dinner qualifies. And we have made some real big decisions about how many people we might be feeding. And there's nobody better to know that than Lois, who deals with the Bacchus Cafe takeouts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Ashley here, who deals with the Falls Hunger Coalition and the people that did the Thanksgiving dinner at the Elks, so we've consulted with them, and also the Second Harvest Heartland deliveries that are here. So Lois, you want to tell us about how you came up with this and what you think might happen?
Well, I looked at the numbers that we served. Last year at our Christmas dinner, we served nearly 800 people. This year for the Thanksgiving dinner, they served 707, and I hear that they could have served more. So we are making preparations to serve. I ordered food for 900 people, but I have enough that I think we could comfortably serve 1,000, and we're gearing up for that. There is just that much need in our community. Each week at Community Cafe, we're serving between 275 and 300 people on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That speaks volumes as to what the need is in our community. But we want to encourage anyone who wants a meal, whether need takes all different forms. So if you want to have a dinner, if you need to have a meal for any reason, give us a call. If you want to have dinner and then support the Hunger Coalition, please know that we're also graciously accepting free will contributions, and all of that money goes to the Falls Hunger Coalition. The food that we got this year, Lee and I went to the county market and to the Super One store here in town, and now everyone locally knows that those two stores merged and they're under one ownership now. So we did, we understood that this might be a little different picture for them this year. But the folks over at County Market and Super One, the leadership for miners got together and they have given us all the food that we need. So please, folks, when you're out in the community and you go to the grocery store, please make sure to extend a warm thank you to the leadership, to the management team, Joe in particular, because they didn't have to give us all of that, but they recognize our community's need. They are very community focused and they want to do the right thing for all of us. So please extend a warm thank you and let them know how much it means to you.
I would just like to say that this is a wonderful community and it's a very giving community. And one of the reasons that we do a Christmas Day dinner is to share the Christmas spirit of hope, joy, love, and peace, and to give people an opportunity to serve others and to have a good feeling in their heart at Christmas time. Serving others is what the food shelf is about. It's what Bacchus is about. It's what the Second Harvest is about. It's what people that have donated money to make this and food to make this happen. It's about service to others and the good of the common community here in International Falls. I'd like to talk about one of the reasons that we're doing this. It's to spread the spirit of Christmas, hope, joy, love, and peace, and to share that with our community. Over the years, this community has been absolutely wonderful. Since we started these Christmas Day dinners in 2006, the community has given over $50,000 to the food shelf, the Falls Hunger Coalition, to support their activities. And that's very, very important. And each year, people in our community give money to help support this Christmas Day dinner. And we need to buy supplies and things, and we need to have food, and we're grateful for the food, as Lois said. And there are people that donate money to make sure that the Hunger Coalition has the money that they need to operate. So for that, we're thankful. And we do this so that people can share in the good news, can be part of it, feel it in their hearts, serve others, help others. This is about, as I'll always like to say, it's about a hand up, not a hand out. And it's anybody who eats qualifies. And so people say, well, why should I come there? I don't really need it. Well, that's not the point. The point is we're trying to support the Falls Hunger Coalition over the years. So I just wanted to say that. And then you're probably wondering, well, how do I sign up either to get food or to volunteer? And here's how you sign up to get food. If you want to have food delivered to your home on Christmas Day between 11 and 2 o'clock, you call 240-5125. 240-5125, and that will get a cell phone, and person will answer and say, how many meals would you like, and just tell us what you want, and we'll write it down and we'll give it to Joanne, our magic lady who figures out where things go and gets it all together for us, and then out the door the food will go to your house on Christmas Day. So that's really important. Now if you want to volunteer, that's equally important. And Lois will tell you about volunteering in a minute here, but we used to have, like on a Christmas Day when we had a dinner inside, we had almost 90 volunteers doing all kinds of things. Well, we won't need quite as many this year, but we are going to need a different type of volunteer. We're going to need people to direct traffic outside. We're going to need people to deliver meals outside. That's different than working inside. So we're going to need people who are willing to maybe get cold and help out and deliver meals either via their own car or help take meals out. We're going to deliver the meals that people drive up for in the front of the Elks, and we're going to deliver takeout meals from the back of the Elks. So we're going to need plenty of people for that. So, at any rate, that's one of the things that I think is very important. 240-5125 to get a meal delivered or to volunteer.
And it's a very rewarding experience to volunteer at the Christmas Day dinner. A few years back, I took some students from Rainy River Community College when it was still at
The Roadhouse.
the Roadhouse, yes. And oh my gosh, I think we were just in awe of the people there, the people helping, and it was just an amazing feeling volunteering.
Our volunteers this year are going to experience something a little bit different at the dinner, but not different to them in everyday life. All of our volunteers are going to have to wear a mask. So if you want to come and volunteer, please bring a mask with you. We'll have a few there if somebody comes in and says, "Oh my goodness, I forgot." But everyone will be wearing masks. The folks who are scooping and dishing up all the food will also have gloves on, and we'll have sanitation stations available for everybody inside and outside. People who are handing out meals will also have masks on. All the meals will be bagged, so if you come to pick up or if we deliver your food, it will be bagged, but please know that everyone who is handling all the food will have masks on and gloves on, and your food will be very safe. Want to reassure everybody with those restrictions. What else?
Yeah, well, I'd just like to talk about, well, if they didn't happen to watch KCC TV, which would be a shame if they didn't, there'll be other places where we're advertising. We're putting, we put a flyer at the Thanksgiving dinner, for example. Ashley here is letting her clients know, her people that she serves know about it. The Bacchus Community Cafe is doing the same. We will have a story in the Daily Journal on Thursday, and Ashley's got a flyer that's going to go out, and so these are some ways. We've been on the radio, and we'll be on the radio, and so we'll have information. We've been passing the word to the mill and to the chamber and to other places. So word of mouth is important. So if you're alone and you want a Christmas Day dinner, there's a way you can do it.
Yes.
You can call 240-5125 for a takeout delivery, or you can get in your car and drive to the Elks and get in line and get a free meal that way. So there's plenty of opportunities to hear about what's going on, but please pass the word. This is important for people not to go hungry in our community and to share a meal with other people that you know that might be wishing to have a meal on Christmas Day.
And who doesn't like ham and mashed potatoes and gravy?
Right? That's right.
All right.
So happy New Year, happy Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year, and thank you all in this community who supports the Christmas Day dinner and the Falls Hunger Coalition. And you can always send a check to the Falls Hunger Coalition in honor of the Christmas Day Dinner Fund at Bacchus.
Thank you.